WS&V4 investigation uncovers 7 sober drivers were all arrested for DUI by the same state trooper. Thanks for joining us here tonight at 5 o'clock on WS&V4. I'm Lauren Lowry.
And I'm Jeremy Finley. It's the latest findings in my sobering problem investigation that's uncovering how innocent people are being wrongfully arrested in Tennessee. Now, one attorney says he knew something was wrong because he kept representing clients who were sober but were being arrested for DUI by state trooper James Zahn. Among the troopers responding to Hunter Lundgren's car crash on September 29th,
You have anything to drink at work?
No, sir, not at all.
was Trooper James Zahn, who, after talking to Lundgren in the ambulance, had real doubts about his sobriety.
Cocaine.
Oh, he's on some. He's some kind of upper.
Yeah. I'll do field sobriety on you real quick.
Yes, sir, sure thing.
You did a field sobriety test with a
Broken nose with blood all over me with cuts and lacerations. Yes, so he decided to go ahead and do that. He thought that was a good idea.
And after that field sobriety test,
Turn around.
Yes, sir. Whoa. I have not been drinking, sir. Sir, I really haven't been drinking.
Lundgren was taken into custody, charged with a DUI by a trooper, again, who had made this prediction before the field sobriety test.
Oh, he's on some. He's some kind of upper.
So your blood work came back
Came back
completely sober.
completely sober.
The blood test results, no alcohol, no drugs.
For an officer of the law to be on the force for 20 years
I didn't get close enough to smell him,
and not know the difference between somebody who just had a car crash,
but his eyes are bloodshot and watery.
someone who's drunk, or someone who's on drugs, that's inexcusable.
What Lundgren didn't know is that just 2 months earlier, Zahn had arrested another driver for DUI who asked that she not be identified. Her blood work would show no alcohol, no drugs. And 3 months before her, Zahn would arrest Adam Filio, not just for DUI.
But it was also carrying a firearm while under the, influence.
Knowing he faced even more serious charges, he was relieved when his blood test came back negative for alcohol. His drug toxicology only showing he had amphetamines, which he uses for ADHD. Both charges against him dropped.
Maybe he needs to go back to training.
And 6 years before them, Zahn, then a Williamson County Sheriff's deputy, arrested Charlie Smith for DUI. His blood work, no drugs detected. As for alcohol,
Mine was 0.00 alcohol. He's done this repeatedly.
in fact, in May of 2019, Smith's attorney, Eric Larson, wrote to the then Williamson County Sheriff, citing 2 additional cases where sober drivers were arrested by Zahn. Charges dropped in both cases, writing, "We do want Zahn to understand the consequences of his decisions."
You've got innocent tax-paying citizens, good people who they've got to go to jail, they've got that humiliation, they've got to pay to get released.
In addition to all these cases, fast forward to February of this year, Tracy Sprouse would become the 7th sober driver documented in court records to be arrested by Zahn for DUI. Her blood work would later show no alcohol, no drugs in her system. Before her arrest, she was playing pickleball.
Now I have PTSD when I see a police officer with its lights on.
When you see the same officer, same trooper in this situation that hasn't happened multiple times, well, then you obviously have to look at a training issue.
I think this is a product of a systematic failure from the top down.
You're putting a lot of trust in the people.
At the top of the THP is Colonel Matt Perry. For months, WS&V4 Investigates has been asking for an interview with Perry. We also asked to speak with Zahn as well. Once again, the THP told us they had no one available to do an interview. We wrote back and said we pushed back our deadline to offer more time, but no one responded. So last week, WS&V4 Investigates came to a THP press conference. But after he was done speaking, Perry took no questions and immediately got into a car with a driver. "Colonel, this is Jeremy Finley with Channel 4, and drove away. None of the people interviewed by WS&V4 Investigates say they have received an apology from Zahn or the THP. All Lundgren did get is nightmares.
Every other night, it's another nightmare, and I've been working with my therapist just constantly the bad dreams, constantly reliving this experience.
God, you just feel for these people. Jeremy, so you were able to confirm 7, but that's not an official number.
Yeah, that's right, Lauren. These are the only cases that we have found, either by drivers coming to us or attorneys who alerted us. Now, as we've reported so many times now, the number of DUI arrests are tracked by police agencies, but no one has ever gone back to see if the people arrested were innocent. And I've got much more to bring you, because I have found yet another case of a sober driver charged with DUI arrested by yet another trooper. Take a listen.
I was upset from day one. When they put the handcuffs on me, I was upset. I lost all my respect for THP that night.
Coming up next at 6 o'clock, that driver's story and the total number of how many sober drivers have been arrested by state troopers that we found so far. Lauren?
I know you've had to do so much digging for this, and the work continues. Jeremy, thanks.